My cousin turns 18 in 3 days, and I'm on a mission to pull off something unforgettable. But first, who is my cousin? Some of you may know who my cousin is from previous videos. His name is Tony, or more formally, SS1 Tony. You only turn 18 once, so I thought this was the perfect opportunity to make something shake.
Just a shake, or shake your booty.
Just kidding, let me get back on topic. So, he just made it into UVA recently. Read it. And also, he's an inspiring person of success, hard work, and dedication. And why does this have to be special? Well, he has been my day one since birth. I mean, like literally, my first TikTok was with him. My first challenge video on his channel was with him. We will be going to the same school for the next 2 years. You get the idea. So, the surprise. What is going to be the surprise that is going to make this unforgettable? Well, I had to think deep and really think of what he would want. And he said to me the number one thing he wants to do when he gets to college is make connections. So I had a brilliant idea. So I decided to ask 100 people I knew at UVA to send me a sentence. Not just any sentence, but it could be a message, words of affirmation, or just advice once he gets into college. An example could be, yo Tony, buckle up because it's going to be a long journey ahead of you. Or, yo Tony, I'm open to connections, you can reach out to me at any time while you're in college. And then leave their @ for the connection that he can make. This should be easy, right? No, there was a problem. While I was messaging these 100 people at UVA, I realized that I didn't even have 100 contacts at UVA. So I had to think deeply and think outside the box. And I decided to do the number one thing that would solve this problem. Group chats. I decided to message every single group chat I was in. I DM'd people I barely even knew. I even texted people that didn't even go to the school just to make the 100 count. I did whatever it took to get this. And eventually, we'll get back to this later. But let's get on to the next couple of gifts. The next thing I came up with while thinking hard was a volleyball. And why volleyball? Well, he told me that he used to play soccer in high school and he fell out of love with the sport. He said he wanted to try something else, which was volleyball, when he got to college. He said he felt like he could grow a lot in this new sport. So I decided, why not go get him a volleyball? So let's go and get that volleyball.
Mom, Finn's making some heat.
Eat off them drugs. She like the way that I do it. They want with me, I knew it. I'm already knowing.
While I was shopping for this volleyball, out of nowhere, he FaceTimed me. So I had to play it off and be discreet.
I definitely conquered a lot of demons.
What AP exam?
Chemistry.
You got 2 more after that?
That's it.
So as you can see, he mentions that he has AP exams coming up and had a genius idea for another gift. The AP exam survival kit. It's going to be a couple of snacks and drinks so he can survive his AP exams. Let's go get all the materials we need for these gifts.
I'm rock solid to the bone. Ain't nobody put me on. Really versatile, you hear a different sound from every song. Really in my zone, different style, can't nobody clone. Keep a stick, pull up, hop out on feet like Flintstones. Real Zaza in these bags, ain't shit for the low. Drop some bands, don't look at the tab, we just shop and go. Told a bit, don't put on your pants, I just want the dope.
And the last thing to end off all the gifts would be a letter. A letter to him from me would be the perfect way to end off the surprises. But it couldn't just be any letter. It had to be the letter. The letter that will make him jitter. The letter that will make him laugh. The letter that will make him cry. Okay, probably not cry, but that would be epic. Alright, man. We got the essentials to start making his surprise and gifts. We got to get these 100 messages. It's not looking too good right now. It's time to see if anyone has tape in the building. So I found a tape holder, but there's no tape in there. Excuse me, do you have tape by chance?
Yeah.
Just like a piece of tape, maybe like 2 pieces would be fine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Got the 2 pieces of tape, man. All right, man, we successfully put the sign on the basket, so we got his kit done. We also got the volleyball done. So 2 more things to do, man. Letter and these 100 messages, bro. So around this time, I had messaged countless people, group chats, DMs, friends of friends, and I only had 17 messages. I had to come up with a new game plan. Not just any game plan. The game plan that was stomp every other game plan I have had before. It was to go up to people one by one until I reached that big 100. This was the best idea yet, because if I was to confront them face to face, they would surely send that message through instead of ignoring HungGoesCrazy behind that screen. At least I thought it was the best idea. I need something for my little cousin coming up into UVA next year, right? He need like a connection, and you look like you a potential connection.
Me?
Yes, bro. So I need like a sentence, just like a little like motivation.
Like motivation?
And drop your at.
Drop my act? What do you mean?
Like Instagram, LinkedIn, like a connection. Your at.
All right. You know, try hard through first year. You know, it's gonna be tough, but you
No.
got it. What?
In a message. Text me it.
That's too much work, bro.
Bro. I need y'all send a message, man. Bro.
Chris went home like.
This was not going my way, and all hope was starting to go out the window. At this time, I had only 1 day left until his birthday. My plans were crashing down, and I didn't know what to do at this point. Wait, what's that? Yes, with little to no hope, I slowly but surely started to hear back from all those people I had messaged the day before. This was what I needed to get back on my feet. We were going up quick, and by the end of the day, we got a grand total of, drumroll, 37 messages. That's still not good, so I went back to sleep, and I woke up, and it was his birthday. This is the day I would drive back from UVA to my hometown to surprise him. But before hitting the road with 37 messages to give him, I decided to stay a little bit longer on campus to see if I could reach that 50. 50 was still a lot of connections he could make, so I thought this was the least I could do. And after damn near forcing everyone,
You want me to send it right now?
oh yeah, just a little sentence, like nothing too crazy, to create that inspirational message for Tony, I was finally able to hit 50. With time ticking and 8 hours before the day ends, I had to quickly print out the messages and put them on the poster board. I named it the Big 50. It was not pretty, but I got the job done. It was the effort I knew he was going to appreciate most. So without further ado, we had to hit the road home to surprise him. So just like that, I was on the road to surprise him. So with 4 hours left till his birthday ends, and the road trip back to my hometown usually taking 2 hours, I was easily going to make it to his house on time. But you wouldn't believe what happened during this drive. With all the obstacles I had overcame to get here, of course, something else just had to happen. The nastiest thunderstorm and pouring rain I have ever experienced while driving. No, like you don't understand. This thunderstorm made me go from 80 miles per hour to 40 miles per hour. I would have recorded to show y'all, but it was so bad I couldn't go anywhere near the camera. I literally had my hands on the steering wheel like these. I could have stopped on the side of the road to let the rain simmer down, but with 3 hours left, I was not taking my foot off the pedal. Fast forward, I finally arrived at the destination with 1 hour left on the clock.
I wanna fuck like, work it.
What y'all have been waiting for this whole video, the birthday surprise. Before we get to that, there are some things I need to clear up. So he knew I was coming over to chill and say what's up, but he had no idea about me surprising him. What made this whole thing extra sketchy was that I couldn't carry all the gifts at once. So my original plan was to bring the first half of the gifts to the door and go back to the car to get the rest of them and go back to the door and then surprise him. But of course, things don't ever go according to plan. He opened the door when I came with the first half of the gifts. I guess because he seen me through the window or something, so I had to go with it. But enough of me rambling, I'ma just show y'all the surprise. Here y'all go. Y'all bring this to the door, bro. It's such a sketchy surprise, but I think he'll enjoy it, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you really ask me why I care to surprise him, it's because since day one, it feels like we've been living the same life. Throughout my journey in life, Tony was always there, with the countless challenges, highs, and lows. It felt like no matter the obstacle, we always overcame it. We pushed each other past limits most would consider impossible. We faced struggles that would have broken most, but somehow, together, we turned these struggles into stepping stones. We lifted each other through pain, celebrated every win like it was both of ours, and stayed grounded even when everything else felt like it was falling apart. We've cried together, we've laughed until it hurt. We dreamed about our futures, wondering what we'd become. And every time, we kept each other accountable to grow into those visions. If I really had to describe it in words of what we have, it is priceless memories. It's nothing that would replace it. It's a bond that will last a lifetime. It was never about the big dramatic moments. It was the late night talks, the silent understanding, the shared glances that said, "I got you," without saying a word. It's the kind of bond that's not formed overnight. It's built through each year that we are alive. I know we'll keep growing, keep showing up for each other, and keep writing a story that only we could live. And truthfully, this is just a start of our journey. Surprise!
Good, bro.
I got more. What's good, bro?
What's good, bro?
Happy 18th birthday, bro.
Preach, bro. What you got going on, bro?
Hold on, we can't open it yet, bro, because a couple more things. It look crazy.
I remember FaceTiming you and you was at Dick's. And I was like, bro, what's this dude doing, bro?
Hey, hold on. You stay right there, right? I gotta get that other stuff real quick. Alright, man, we're back.
Yo. AP exam.
AP exam survival kit, bro. So peep game. You're probably wondering what this is, bro. First of all, hey, bro. I know
Welches, bro.
I know you taking a couple AP exams, bro. You got one coming up. This is just a little survival kit, bro. You know, you need your snacks, drinks, you know.
Shit, hey, bro. These definitely gonna be put to work, bro.
And that's kind of sketch, bro. But that was made in the lab, bro.
Nah, this shit tough, bro.
Holland's library. Second thing, bro. Hey, bro. I know you talked about what you wanted to do when you get to college, bro. Hey, bro. Here's a volleyball, man.
W gift, bro. Damn. Nah, this is tough, bro.
You think so? Low key, I don't know a lot about volleyballs, but like this is like a.
Hey, I don't know either, but it's definitely gonna be put to use, bro.
You think it's gonna be put to use?
For sure. Hey, bro. Hey, watch, bro. 2025, 2026, bro. You're going crazy on the volleyball game.
Hey, bro. And this, bro. You're probably wondering what this is, man. So like, remember you told me you was like the #1 thing you want to do when you got to college. You remember what you said?
Get connections.
Get connections. So what you think could possibly be in here, man?
I mean,
like what could possibly?
I don't know, bro. Could be
anything.
Could be a lot of things.
Could be a lot of things.
Should open it up.
Bro. The Big 50.
The Big 50.
What is this? The Big 50, bro? So I asked 50 people from, UVA that are open to connect with you and wrote personal messages to you.
Damn, bro.
To you, upcoming first year. So like, when you get to first year, you have to like connect and do all this work. But now you already have 50 free connections. They can reach out. Everyone has a personal message and everyone has their @ that you can reach them out at.
Dude, that's low key like, I'm not gonna lie, that's like a gift like you gotta put in like thought into, like that's low key crazy. Yo, party hard but study harder.
I tried to get 100, but I didn't even have 100 contacts. So this was hard to get.
This is tough, bro. 50?
No.
What'd you do it over there?
Yeah, we had like 50 people say something to him for his birthday.
Chào mấy người đã biết nó.
Wait, who is this?
Step upon.
That's a big gift, man.
Tough.
And I'm not like a huge decorator, but I think the thought like is what
Nah,
matters.
that's not tough. Like it's the fact that like you knew that like connections.
Right. Dude,
That's crazy.
it's just a personal letter to me, to you. You can just,
You want me to read it right now?
yeah, you can read it now.
Happy 18th, bro. It's been a journey to get here. It's only to start. Every decision you made led you here. If you keep making every right decision moving forward, you will become your max potential. Let's keep breaking barriers and go to the top. HungGoesCrazy. Hey, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Now this feels W gift, bro. Hey, bro. Had no snacks from my last exam coming up. Volleyball, bro. You know I'm trying to get into that. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, notes is always good, bro. This, bro, just like the thought. And just like the fact that like you went to links of getting like all these connections.
Alright.
Generational. This is the best
Like-
present I've ever had, bro.
For real?
For sure, bro. Just like the thought. Like, it's the thought, bro.
This was like, I just knew, bro, like, this is what you've been preaching, so like, this has got like, it's kind of like priceless.
Shit is priceless, bro. Shit. That's a W gift, bro. W gifts.
Bro.
Crazy, bro.